Good. Welcome everyone. There's going to be a practice mainly for beginners, but also for people who are more intermediate or people who just want to touch base and connect again. Please be extra careful if you got problems in your body. You can always modify the postures to your needs. Most important that we stay present, so it's sort of an extension of our meditations. Find yourself in a comfortable seat. Aligning the posture, the spinal column, stabilizing yourself. Place your hands in front of your heart. Let's move into a gentle practice. Rejuvenates the body, energizes the system. 3 Oms to start. Inhale. Gently bow forwards for a moment. If you have any intention for this practice, perfect time to align yourself to it. Maybe you just feel tiredness. Maybe you feel strain in your neck, shoulders. Maybe there's emotional, some turbulence in your life. May you like to address that. And feel it maybe also within your body. Gently coming out. Take your hands out. Let's move slowly into a twist. Keep your left foot in, right foot crosses over. Right hand on your left knee, left fingertips behind you. Inhale, find the lift, the length. Now resist the temptation to sag in your lower back. So bring it in, otherwise raise your buttocks up. And then just imagine that string attached to the crown of your head, pulling yourself up. And now lead the way with your left shoulder. Gaze over your left shoulder, corkscrew the spine, follow the movement with your head. Each inhalation is an opportunity to lengthen the spine. On the exhalation, twist a bit deeper. Try not to impose from the neck. The neck is super delicate. And now see if you can create a little bit of softness there around the eyes. You don't have to close them. They're called peripheral vision. Broad, open vision. Instead of a piercing, concentrated look. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spinal column. Twist gently back to center. Great. Just feel for a moment before transitioning. You might feel a bit out of balance. This is part of the game. We're working with the polarities. Hot and cold. Slow and fast. And therefore, we're also changing the legs. Let's go. Right foot in, left foot over. They were all the time balanced when we're moving in positions equally. Holding the positions on the left and on the right side. Fingertips behind you, inhale, lift and lengthen your spinal column. Come tall and strong, lengthen your spinal column and exhale, corkscrew, lead the way with your right shoulder. Your head is following the movement. Try not to impose. Remember your I story Maintain a soft gaze. Twist all the way into your belly. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Twist slowly back to center. Just feel for a moment again what's occurring. So yoga becomes impossible if you're not acknowledging where you're at. It's what we did when we started, but also in the duration of our practice. Feel the change. Feel the resistance. Feel the breath. And it will help you to center, to come into the present moment. Good. Inhale, arms up, interlock your fingers. Right index finger in front of your left. Turn your wrists up, straighten out. Draw your hands back. Work on those elbows. Do not press your head forwards. Inhale, lift higher from your buttock bones all the way up to your wrists. Exhale, draw further back. Inhale, go higher up. Take your hands down, change your interlock. Inhale, arms up. So we always have a tendency. It's just life, eh? And you will notice with this lock in your hand, one side feels just wrong. It's really weird. Inhale, go higher up. And exhale, draw back. Stretch out. Hands down. Take your legs out of the posture. Straighten the knees out. Massage the knees for a moment. Rotate your ankles. Brilliant. Let's roll forwards onto our knees. Dividing the weight between your hands and your knees. Come into a tabletop. Inhale, curve the spine, open up your rib cage. Pull your shoulders away from the ears and keep flattening your whole hands. On the exhalation, look at your navel and round the spine. Now the trick here is to really sync the breath to the motion. So only once the breath has been finalized, your posture is completed. So you really start to bring breath and motion together. So you're not inflicting. So only when the breath has been finalized, the posture is completed. So you're going to move slowly and you're going to breathe through the nose. Keep moving, keep breathing. Let's do that 3 more rounds. 1. 2. 3. Stabilize the spine. Sit yourself on your heels for a moment. If you can't sit on your heels, grab a cushion, all good. Line your spine. And see if you can roll your shoulders for a moment. Inhale, pull them up. Exhale, roll them forwards and down. Inhale, move them up. Exhale, forwards and down. Try not to force and drive your head forwards when you move. Reverse the process. Gentle swooping motions, opening up your sternum, your breastbone while you're inhaling. So it's that combination of movement, flexing, stretching the body, and breathing to full capacity. This is how we revitalize the system. Otherwise it's just mechanical motions, gymnastics, which is beautiful. Let's see if we can create more like an integrated practice, sort of meditative practice from it. Shoulders back to center. Keep your alignment. Lift your shoulders up to the ears, inhale. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Lift them up, inhale, and exhale, drop. Lift them up, inhale, and exhale, drop. One last round, inhale. And exhale. Look over your right shoulder for a moment. Try not to tilt your head. Gazing forwards, look over your left shoulder. Look forwards. Drop your chin for a moment. Only 70% of your capacity is enough. Gazing forwards first and line your spine again. Adjust your head. And now look up. Gaze up. Feel the pull in the throat. Looking forwards. Let's proceed forwards for a moment. Stretch yourself out. Buttocks on your heels. And then see if you can really find the length. Stretch out as much as you can. Walk your fingers forwards, but maintain the connection. Buttocks on your heels. Stretch out. Now, go forwards, divide the weight between your hands and your knees. Do not slide your hands back or walk your knees forwards. You're going to tuck your toes and we're going to proceed into a downward facing dog. Now remember to flatten your whole hand, especially the base of your index finger. Shoulders roll open so that you draw the shoulders away from your ears. And let's go into a downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's release the stiffness from the knees for a moment. Bend your right knee, straighten your left knee. Change sides. Bend your left knee, straighten your right knee, draw that heel down. Keep your bum up. Change sides again. And change sides. Now lift both heels off the floor. Find height. And now draw the heels back down. Stay in position. Stretch out some more. You're gazing at your ankles, at your knees. Engage strongly your thighs. Stretch out. Keep flattening your whole hand. Brilliant. Knees on the floor, knees touching. And now wrap your arms around your legs and settle yourself into a forward fold. Breathing in slowly and deeply. And on the exhalation, settle and melt down. Drop. Release. Especially the tensions in your neck. And notice that sweet spot in between your eyebrows. That's where the pressure is at present. It will help you to relax the intensity, the neck. It will help to relax the intensity in the brain. Settle and soften. Stimulates the pineal gland. Calms the eyes. Ever so gently moving up. Very good. Let's stand up. Good. Let's stand. In the middle of your mat, I would say feet slightly hip width apart, that's all good. Let's move the hips a little bit. Grab hold of the hips, inhale pushing forwards, exhale drawing back. The hips, not the shoulders, so the shoulders stay above the feet. You may bend your knees slightly. If you're problematic knees or ankles, it's all good. Synchronize the breath, inhale pushing forwards, exhale drawing back. Breathing is always done through the nose. See if you can reverse the process. Just notice your shoulders. Can you maintain relatively stability? Really work from the hips. Great. Coming back to center. Adjust yourself. Great. Let's swing a little bit the shoulder region. Remember the back foot goes off the floor, that you're not sort of causing problems in your knee joints. And at the same time we're going to swing the arms. Now we're going to create a breathwork exercise out of this. Inhale you're swinging and exhale you're giving it a gentle knock on your kidneys. Inhale swinging, exhale giving it a tap. Keep going, keep breathing. You can keep looking forwards because the tendency will be that you're getting a little bit dizzy. And remember your shoulders. So you're going to think almost like this huge carousel. This swinging carousel. Make it free. Come, breathe. Inhale, swinging, exhale, giving it a knock. You can go faster. It becomes a pranayama practice in itself. Pranayama is a breath work. Keep going. How free can you be with your arms? How free can you be in your movement, in your breath? Back to center. Feet hip width apart. There we go. Inhale, arms up. Swoop your arms up. Come onto your tippy toes. Hold your thumbs. Press your inner ankle towards each other. It's a bit of a tricky one to balance here. Stretch out. Find space. Press. Extend. And then slow motion, lower your heels down, lower your arms down. Bend the knees. Bend the knees a bit more. Push your bum back. Watch out that your knees don't knock or open up. And it's the same applies to the feet. So the feet stay really parallel to one another. Okay. Ground the center of the heel, the base of your big toe, and equally pressing the base of your small toe into the ground. Bum doesn't go forwards, it pulls back and it sits down to an imaginary chair. Okay, good. Let's stay. Yes, you will get a nice burn here. Fantastic. It's not for nothing this posture is called Utkatasana, which is the fierce position. Okay? So, what does it mean, fierce? It means you're determined, you're straightforward. Okay? Which is a fantastic quality. Stay in position. We're breaking here through a lethargic state. Let's see if we can intensify this process. Arms swoop forwards and up. Shoulders roll forward, straighten those elbows out, straighten your fingers. Now we are here in the land of the Buddha, Thailand. See if you can create some serenity in your face. The Buddha-like face. No tensions in the eyes, in your jaw. Have that inner smile. When the going gets tough, see if you can observe it and try not to lean into your tendency to bend the elbows or lean into your tendency to warp your fingers or maybe to shake the body out. Stay here. Feel the burn. Keep the breath smooth and deep. Go, stretch up, arms up. Stay in position, Bend the knees a bit more. Don't lose your heel. And now synchronize the action, legs extend, arms move equally down, push the floor away from you, stand tall and straight, and feel the energy exchange. Will be movement, circulation. Just be present. Tadasana, the mountain posture. Steady, observant, present. Very good. Let's move into a forward fold. Keep your feet hip width apart, arms up. Gonna move forwards and down. For some people, this will be the limitation. All good. For other people, they can go a little bit deeper down. And I would like you to bend the knees slightly until your belly and your rib cage rest on your thighs. Now slide your rib cage and your belly forwards that you gain space. You can even push your knees and then open your chest out, lengthen forwards, that you're really extending equally the chest area as well as the spine. And then you can wrap your arms around your legs wherever they are. Relax your head. And then see if you can work on straightening the knees a little bit more. But maintain the connection. The belly maintains at all times and it stays connected to your thigh area. You can look over your left shoulder for a moment. You can look over your right shoulder for a moment. Gaze through the legs. Now the intention in this practice is that you're not driving the posture from the opening of your lower back. The lower back follows the movement. The opening should feel and should be experienced in the back of the legs, the hamstring area, calf muscles, behind the knees. Very good. Place your fingertips in front of you, lift and lengthen your spinal column. Exhale, we draw the belly in. Don't come up from your neck, come up from your core. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, taking your hands down. Let's stay in this position, just to settle the breath. Base of the thumb below your breastbone. Take a slow, steady inhalation. If you like, close your eyes and see if you can really sink your attention to the breath. Drop your shoulders, relax your face. Again, breathing, filling, expanding your lungs to full capacity. And then breathing out slowly and deeply. Out through the mouth, settle. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Take your hands down. Let's settle into a forward fold for a moment, just to calm down. Knees on the edge of the mat, big toes touching. And then settle yourself into a forward bend. Breathe in deeply. And on the exhalation, settle, soften, relax. Good. When you slowly unpack the situation, come out of the posture. Turn your palms up. Unite the thumbs with the index finger. Press the shoulders down. Sit tall and straight. Straighten those elbows out. Straighten your spine out. And then see if you can draw your energy or at least your attention up your spine, and then rest it for a moment in the region behind the eyebrows. Try not to get yourself dizzy. Notice and feel. Kechari Mudra. Mudra is a lock, so thoughts continuously drift. And with these mudras, we sort of channel our attention into the right direction. Becoming present, aware. Very good. Slow motion, come out of the posture, and we're going to lie down on the floor. So sit on the front side of your mat, hands in front of your breastbone, and then we can roll back vertebra by vertebra. Once you're in position, you're going to open the palms up, extending one by one your legs away from you. See if you can make a tight grip with your fingers. Squeeze. Stretch open. Not just your fingers, slide also your heels away from you. Extend the back of your neck. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And then calmly rest yourself. Let the fingers curl. Relax the posture. Relax the muscles. Soften the legs, the feet, the toes. Soften the arms, the hands, the fingers. Observe your face, melt and relax, muscles in your face. Including your jaw and your eyes. And then settle deeper within your rib cage, your belly. Soften your tummy and soften around your heart space. Ever so gently start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Stretch your arms over your head. Stretch out, reach out. Then you can bend the knees, hug your legs for a moment, bring them in. Wiggle a little bit from left to right. And then you can roll yourself to the side, ideally towards the right side. And then sit yourself up to comfortable seated position, how we started the practice. Just feel for a moment what has occurred. Bring your palms together, and we finish with our 3 Oms. Write the vibration. Inhale. Drop your head for a moment in your hands. Little moment to reflect, being thankful that you're here, having this body to experience this all. being grateful to be alive. Good. Slowly coming out. Thanks for the practice. Thank you so much for your participation. If you'd like to learn more, check out the website. Courses, retreats, classes. Or check out the channel for some free content. Enjoy this wonderful day.